Hi, this is Aaliyah Ott with Investors in Action, sharing with you one of the top reasons why self-storage is one of the best investments you can make. Across the United States, we have a trend of incredible supersizing of stuff. People have stuff flowing out of their garages, so much so that they can't even park their car. You also have a trend of just this mentality of not letting go. People want to hang on to their possessions, and people just keep shopping and buying and decorating and accumulating, but they don't get rid of their things, and there's this emotional attachment to it. So they end up renting storage facilities, sometimes not just for months, but for years on end. And let's talk about the trends in our society. We have two major generational trends happening that's a little bit more unique than the past. You've got the baby boomers who are retiring, and that's representing a huge class of potential tenants for the next decade or two to come. People who are downsizing from larger homes into maybe condos or smaller homes, and they simply just don't have the room anymore for their items. You also have millennials who are living at home longer, or maybe moving back in with mom and dad after college and sticking around. So you have several adults living in the same house, and of course they have a lot of stuff. So again, this accumulation of stuff and the lack of desire to let it go has created a significant demand on storage facilities. If you go to certain metro markets like San Francisco, or even I was out in the Lansing area, people are looking and driving sometimes up to 50 miles just to find an empty storage unit, and that's just crazy. So consider the demand for storage facilities. If you build it, they actually might come. You just have to, of course, do your homework and due diligence in where you're locating your facility. Now, you also have the factor of different socioeconomic and professional backgrounds renting the storage units. You might have doctors and dentists who have a practice, and they have lots of medical boxes that they need to store. You might have newlyweds that are combining households, and again, people are kind of trending into doing things a little bit older now. So you might have some people that are like in their 30s or 40s getting married for the first time, and they're adults with all kinds of things, and they might be moving into a single home. So they're taking two households and combining them down to one. And again, of course, the trend, people are moving back in. Multi-generational living is one of the top things that even in the single family market, people are asking for. So these factors are all playing into a high demand for storage facilities. And of course, I love being on the receiving end of that as the storage facility owner. We love buying properties that are low occupancy for the wrong reasons, meaning marketing is poor or the management team just doesn't know what they're doing. We come in and we turn it around in these high demand markets, and pretty soon we take a storage facility from 40 or 50% occupancy on up to 80% or higher. So these are some of the reasons why we love storage facilities. We're going to come to you with even more reasons and more details and tips on why we love storage, why we think you'll love storage, and how to get involved in investing in storage. Thank you. Follow us online. We've got our YouTube channel with Investors in Action, as well as Facebook with Investors in Action. You can find us on Twitter and Periscope at The Storage Divas. Thanks so much for checking us out. Take care.